Welcome everyone, Deronda here with Foods 101. Today I'm showing you how to make a lemon poppy seed bread. It's a quick bread, simple, easy to make, yet scrumptious to eat. The ingredients you're going to need are 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. If you want to use canola oil, you may do that too. 1 cup of plain yogurt. If you want to use the lemon yogurt, you may do that also. 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of lemon zest, and I'll show you how to do that. And then we're going to need 2 tablespoons of your lemon juice to make this lemon glaze for the top of this lemon poppy seed bread. 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 eggs, and 3/4 cups of powdered sugar or confectionery sugar, and some of you in the world will know this is an icing sugar. And we're going to add this fresh lemon juice here into our glaze, and I'll also show you how to do that later. Let's get started on mixing together the dry ingredients. Make sure you have an 8.5 by 4.5 greased loaf pan. Now, if you don't want to use your grease and flour, you can use a little spray. In a medium bowl, we're going to add the flour, all of it, along with the baking powder and the salt. With a whisk, we're going to incorporate these 3 ingredients. Set this off to the side. A larger bowl, we're going to be adding those 2 eggs. Give them a lovely little whisking. Add your 1/2 cup of oil along with the sugar, teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, your yogurt. Gently whisk these ingredients together until they're well combined. At this point, add those beautiful poppy seeds, and as you can see, they're these lovely little seeds that give a lot of flavor. Now, if you don't want to add these poppy seeds, leave them out. I'm going to leave that up to you. Just make sure there's no lumps here in your wet ingredients. Zest the lemons. I put a little parchment paper here on my cutting board. That way it's not going to stain my cutting board. And I'm going to take a lemon and use a microplane. You may use this. It's got these tiny little teeth in it, or just a small grater like that. You see the tiny little teeth in there? That's what you're looking for. You're gently just going to go over your microplane with your lemon here. You don't want to get down into the white part of the lemon because that's the bitter part. What we're looking for is this flavorful lemon oils that we get in the peel of our fresh lemon. Now you're looking for 2 teaspoons, which usually is the zest of 2 lemons. Give it a little tap. This looks like about 2 teaspoons. I like mine very fine, so I go over it with a chef's knife. See how beautiful that is? That's exactly the texture you're looking for. In with those wet ingredients, and we're going to immediately whisk it around. Now it's time to add the dry ingredients back into this lemon poppy seed mixture. Gradually add your flour back into your lemon poppy seed mixture. Okay, we'll add it all at once. And you just want to mix the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients until you can no longer see the flour. The idea here is not to over mix your batter, and if you want to use a spoon, you may do that too. Okay, there's a little bit more flour I see there in the bottom. Now this is perfect and ready to add to its baking loaf pan. Using a spatula, I like to go around the edges to make sure there's no flour left here in the bottom of our bowl. Back with that prepared loaf pan, I've got my oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit because this is going to go in the oven and bake for 55 to 65 minutes. Spread it from corner to corner off to that preheated oven on the middle rack for 55 minutes. Use your timer and no peeking. Lemon poppy seed bread has baked, and look how beautiful that looks. Smells absolutely magnificent. Oh yum. Use a toothpick. You're going to stick it right here in the center of your bread. Pull it out. And if there's batter on the toothpick, you put it back in the oven for another 4 to 5 minutes. This baked 55 minutes, perfectly baked, and we're going to let it cool here in the pan for 5 minutes. 5 minutes are up. We're going to loosen up the edges. Your pan's going to still be a little warm, so use a hot pad. All right, that bread's loosened. We're going to take this cooling rack. We're going to put it here on the top. Flip your bread upside down. Remove it. Oh yeah, and look how beautiful that is. We're going to let this cool for an additional 15 minutes. I'm going to show you how to make that lemon glaze, and we're just going to drizzle it very slowly and beautifully over the top of this lemon poppy seed quick bread. For the lemon glaze, we're going to take that lemon that we've zested and we're going to cut it in half. we're looking for 2 tablespoons of our fresh lemon juice. With a fork, you can go ahead, start from the edge of your lemon, push your fork in, and then you're going to have all this lovely fresh lemon juice. Make sure you don't have seeds in it, or you may use this little gadget, which I absolutely love. And I use my lemon here and give it a lovely little squeezing. All this fresh lemon juice is going to come drizzling right out. Oh yeah, that looks about 2 tablespoons. Back with that powdered sugar, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice right in here with a whisk. You're going to start incorporating these 2 ingredients until you no longer see any lumps in your glaze. And look how beautiful that is. This is the texture you're looking for. And oh my goodness, it smells yummy. Now back with the bread. With a spoon, we're going to start adding a thin glaze to the top of our bread. And with the back of the spoon, you can go ahead and guide it in whichever direction you'd love to. Now you don't want your bread too warm. You just want it a little warm. Woo! And I got a lovely whiff of that fresh lemon juice. This is going to be so scrumptious. And look at it, just oozing over the edge there. Let your glaze set up, and then you'll be ready to slice into this lovely lemon poppy seed bread. I'm cutting into this with a serrated knife. See those little teeth? That's what's going to give you these beautiful slices of lemon poppy seed bread. And looky here. Yeah, look what it looks like on the inside. That is one spectacular piece of lemon poppy seed bread. And look right in here. Look how lovely that is. I'm gonna cut it just one more time. Cut into it this way. Still a little warm. Gonna give it a bite. Oh my. Can taste that lemon zest, the poppy seeds. A very beautiful, moist, delicious lemon poppy seed bread, y'all. Scrumptious. Delicious. Oh, look how pretty. Such a pretty, quick bread. Fast, easy. Delicious. With coffee, tea, milk for the kids, whatever else you can think of. It's that good. Oh yeah. Look at those beautiful little poppy seeds in the center and that fantastic glaze on the top. Delicious. I'm Deronda with Foods 101. Give me thumbs up, leave me a comment, follow me here on YouTube or Instagram, and I'll catch you lovely people later.